liking what he's brought, gets rewarded with a 2-year extension this morning. Just
Yep.
what can you say about what he's added, what he continues to do to keep himself in the lineup?
Well, first thing he's done is he's improved every year he's been with us, right? He's played some games in the past. I would say this call-up has a lot to do with that contract and what he's been able to do. Steady, strong, physical, playing within his role, same kind of role, similar role than is what he's had in with the Eagles. And now it's translating to the NHL, and guys his size and physicality and guys that like to play a little mean, they're hard to come by, right? And we've got one here that's homegrown, and I think it's a well-deserved contract extension, and looking forward to see what he can do in the future.
So what's an update on Valentushkin?
Yeah, so lower body, and what I would classify it, like, for now is day-to-day. I don't know, like, not going tonight, obviously, and then we'll just kind of keep an eye on him from there. I don't think it's really serious, but it could keep him out 7 to 10 days, but, we'll just see what the next, handful of days looks like and see what kind of progression he makes.
Obviously, the answer is a little more complicated than is he close, but Gabe Landeskog skates with the team this morning. How much does it mean, or how important is it in the locker room to have that kind of appearance from him?
Well, I think it's good. Doesn't hurt, that's for sure. I think, all the guys are pretty in tune with Landy's recovery process and, the work he's been putting in to try to get back to our team on a regular basis. So, I don't see him for a while and on the ice and as a group of guys anyway. And then, he's able to come out and join us and wheel around a little bit. And I think it adds to the optimism of his return at some point, and it's good to have him out there sort of boosting the spirits on a game day.
How's he feeling?
I think he's feeling good, yeah. I think he's feeling really comfortable with what he's doing in his rehab process right now, and he's starting to look better and better on the ice, so still no real change in our approach and what's going on. He's just going to keep, grinding forward until he gets to a point where he might be able to join the team, like, on a regular basis.
Has he been around the last few weeks, or did he just come back?
Yeah, no, he's been around.
On the injury front, you said Shillington would be reevaluated. Has that happened?
Yeah, he's doing better. He's starting to progress. Like, they're starting to talk about when they can get him on the ice. Like, they're pushing him a little bit harder in the gym, and hopefully getting him on the ice here soon. Yeah.
Scott Wedgwood starting tonight?
Yes.
Lawson was cut pretty early in camp.
Yeah.
I guess, what has kind of been the report on him?
It's been up and down, but he's played some really good hockey games here recently, so good opportunity for us to get him up here and see what he can do. It's like you got to evaluate these guys short term, long term in the American League, and if you get opportunities when a guy's playing well, I like to see him up here, right? Like, this was a big training camp for him to be able to come in and play for our team. It didn't go very well, and there's been, we've had, I don't know, probably upwards of 10 guys with us already this year, and he hasn't got a look, but now he's playing some good hockey down there, so we'll give him a look and see if it can translate, things he's doing down there, can they translate into our game here?
Jared, that first Buffalo game almost seems like one of those inflection points in your season, the way you guys pulled off that comeback. What was that like in your room when you're down 4, when you're down 3 at the second intermission? Just how did that happen?
Well, we didn't like that start at all. And, the Buffalo, like, watching them now, they still have the same, some of the things we talked about prior to that game and some of the things that we talked about prior to tonight's game are the exact same, in the way they can hurt you off the rush, and they've got a bunch of shooters and a bunch of talent. And I didn't like our start. I didn't like our attention to detail with it. I didn't like the goals we gave up. So we needed to get our game in order at that point. We did in the second half of that game. We're looking for a better start tonight, and we're going to have to pay more attention to some of the weapons that they have, so it doesn't happen again. We want to go out and have a strong first period. That's something that we've been working on, and I wouldn't say that sort of projected us forward, but certainly when you're able to come back in a game like that and play the right way, we started trying to build our game, previous to that, and then even after that even more, and digging in, because points are so valuable, especially this time of year.
Do you have an update on Ivan?
No.
He was being evaluated last week.
He's still week to week. Yeah.